aim of the experiment is to find out the ionization potential of mercury. The apparatus which we have used to find out this potential ionization potential is this. This is our gas diode valve. In this we are looking that this upper one is for plate and mercury gas are filled into the container, and lower one is basically for the filament, and this complete gas diode valve is mounted on a wooden box. The block diagram of this gas diode valve is shown here. This is gas diode valve symbol, and this red color basically is correspond to the plate, and this line correspond to the cathode, and this triangle basically for the filament. When filament start to glow, it hit up the cathode plate and electron emits. This electron basically goes towards the plate when the plate P is at higher potential as compared to this cathode. This is our power supply. In this power supply there are two meters. One is for the current and second one is for the voltmeter. Into the current there are two scales. One is for the ampere and second one is for the microampere. Upper scale, this one is for the ampere current and lower one for the microampere. When we have to measure the microampere current, then we have to switch off this green color button, and variation for the voltage is this knob. This knob is used to vary the potential, and the yellow color is for the switch off and on of this power supply, and this is indicator. This will glow when this power supply on, and the connection for the output connection of this power supply is to the main, and this is our main. So I switch on this power supply. This is our potential voltmeter. Voltmeter basically the difference between the potential between the plate and cathode, and this there is no change. I am changing this potential, so there is no change into the current up to the 10 voltage, but after 10 voltage it starts to still there is no change into the up to 20 volt. So now we have noticed this current. This is basically in ampere. At this particular voltage around 15 volt, I have noticed this current is approximately 0.5 ampere. And this time this gas diode valve starts to glow as I am increasing the potential variation between the plate and that cathode. This will starts to glow. This is our gas diode valve, and this glow basically represent the ionization of that mercury which is filled into this gas diode valve. So these are our apparatus. Now the second point, the block diagram of this mercury diode valve is made up like this one. So this is gas diode valve. This is the representation for filament. This is our cathode, which is kept just above the filament. When filament starts to glow, the electron starts to eject from this cathode and move towards the plate, which is at higher potential as compared to this cathode. This dot basically represent the helium atoms, and this helium gas, this mercury atoms, basically vapor of the mercury atoms, this gas is filled at the pressure of 10 millimeter of mercury. Ammeter is connected with this plate, and the voltmeter to measure the potential difference between the cathode and this plate. This is rheostat, and this is our power supply. So when we switch on, what happens, and keep this plate at higher potential this side as compared to this cathode, the ejected electrons move towards the plate. This vapors of the mercury is in between to the plate and cathode. This electron basically hit to this mercury vapors, and this mercury vaporize. So the next point is how it works. This was the block diagram of the ionization potential. The next point is how it works. Working of the gas diode valve. This line basically represents the heated cathode, which is at negative potential, and this dotted line represent the electrons. Electrons blow space charge. Space charge, basically space charge means those electrons which accumulate nearby to the heated cathode. This electron, when this electron eject, this representation for the mercury atom, when this electron hit to this mercury atom basically get ionized after the collision of this particular electron which emits from the heated cathode. So as a result, these two electrons basically eject from the mercury atom, and further these two electrons ionize the other gaseous atom, and again this process continues. So in general, now we have to explain at what time basically when these electrons which emitted from the heated cathode hit to this mercury atom, the current basically sharply increases. Sharply increases because of the secondary electrons. Secondary electrons emits from the gaseous atom which is of the mercury. So this is our potential positive plate. So all the electron which emits from the heated cathode and from the ionization of this mercury atom reach up to the plate. So the in terms of multiplication, so the current increases sharply. So here current increases sharply when this mercury atom get ionized. There are two electrons of the mercury atom and one electron, these electrons which are emitting from the cathode. So this is the region of sudden current into the mercury ionization potential. When we plot the current and potential of these, we observe such kind of behavior into this